Okay, so we're about to do a prophetic reading. I'm being called to do a prophetic reading for my mother because I know the bitch is watching me and I know what the fuck she's up to. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm sick of your ass. And you know I know. You mad because you got caught for lying, talking about you was fucking molested when you was younger. No. Sit your ass the fuck down. This is your problem. You sick and you need to be locked up somewhere. And that's where the fuck you're going. Okay, so somebody let go of her ass. I feel like somebody was believing in her because she been a lying little bitch for a while. She been lying. And so the lies that she has been telling has been putting pressure on her, to prove certain things. And because she's such a fucking liar, motherfuckers had to put her under some spiritual shit. So when they start doing that, and they start doing it to me too, it's like we was in spiritual court. Her shit kept coming out. Yes, I know. Now she's sitting somewhere mad and embarrassed. So now she's sitting up here trying to get work done on my son to where she thinks she gonna curse my son. And she gonna make terrible things happen to him. So tell me about this crazy lady. Tell me about this sociopath. She talking, motherfuckers is talking about her in the group chat, or they're talking about her in the meeting. It got something to do with some kind of money. She been on her money scheme and shit. She mad. But motherfuckers talking about her, they discussing something about her. So of course, she thinking about me. She's thinking about the good decisions that I make. She's thinking about the relationship that I have with myself and my authenticity. And a lot of the knowledge in which that I have learned. You see, she has a problem because she grew us up Christian. But she's always noticed about me, and she say this a lot. She say I'm a lot like my dad, because my dad, he was an explorer. I was really into spirituality, so I started to explore like different denominations. So I know shit. She think because she a pastor that I guess she just feels some kind of way. But it's just like, you need to live and let live, and you need to leave me and mine the fuck alone. Because the thing is that you're already doomed. And somebody who has come to the realization that you are a liar and that you are doomed, that's why they let your ass go. Motherfuckers don't have expectations for you because they see that something is seriously wrong with you. Motherfuckers is starting to see it. She thought she was going to go to a place to where she was not welcome. She thought she was going to be welcomed in this place. She got some type of truth and she ain't like it. She did it to herself. The truth is that she's jealous. And she's a very negative person. And she lives in a space of heartbreak. She has betrayed her children many times throughout their life. And she was called under judgment for that. A lot of shit was exposed about her. It's really disgusting. It's really disgusting, and she's upset. And she's still being disgusting with the shit that she's trying to pull. Then this bitch be sitting around gossiping about me. She knows that I'm a seer. She wants to know the things in which that I know. So, I mean, her jealousy has already been exposed. So, motherfuckers is trying to figure out what her jealousy is. The decisions in which that I made in my life, the way that I chose to do things, to deal with things, the way in which that I chose to go with exploring religion and outer worldly knowledge. You know, life is my teacher. So she's jealous of that shit, and she knows that I can teach people, I can wake people up. She knows my gifts, she knows my abilities. That shit stay on her mind, you know, because she want to be in competition, because she feel like she's the mother. So anything good that comes from her children is because of her, you know. So it's kind of like, it's like a stage. Somebody is on stage, and then somebody else comes on and wants to take the spotlight. You could create your own stage, and that's what the fuck you need to be doing. You always trying to compete, and see, this is why, you know, when it comes to black women and why we have such an issue with connecting to other women and befriending, you know, it starts with the mother. So the challenge for the children is to outgrow the ways of what they grew up with seeing, as well as their understanding of certain things. It's just, when you don't grow and into your individuality, when you don't take that path, because that's the path to where God is calling you, because your individuality, that is your spirituality. That is a way in which that God is calling you. This is why we practice self-love, self-care, self-appreciation, and acceptance. Most people follow the patterns of their parents, and that's natural human instinct. If you think about it, if you have ever witnessed or watched the life cycles of an animal, it's the same way. The cubs learn the ways from their parents. So, and it's nothing wrong with that, because the way in which that life happened and had to play out for you is very purposeful. But once you get a certain age to where you get out here in the real world, and you have to start, you're no longer under the care or guidance of somebody else. You have to start making your way through the world by yourself. It's not to say that you forget about, you know, your family or the ones closest to you. It has a lot to do with growth. So anyway, that's little words of wives for the wisdom. So she got other shit to worry about, and she's so worried about me, you know. So anyway, the things in which that she has been trying to do is not working. It hasn't been working. People are being consistent with observing her. So she's being watched and observed, and she don't even know it. People are watching how she's getting caught in her lies. How she said one thing, but then she says another. It's like her masks keep coming off. And she knows, I know, that she lied on me. You know. She want to sit up here and play the victim. Somewhere in her brain, she's convinced herself that her children has betrayed her. You know, it's betrayed her because of how she secretly feels about her life and about her relationship. She's looking for a way out. You know this bitch, she tried to put a curse on my grandmother's urn and give it to my sister, so she wanted my sister to break her leg because she knows that my sister is coming into some money. So she tried to get my sister to break her leg so that she could come in and take care of her. And then my sister would have plenty of money to help her escape from my stepdad, because that's what her true plan is. You know, she's always been very controlling, but it seems like my stepdad seems to be and have more of control and be more in control of situations. And it's crazy because you know what I noticed? For some of these women, these men need to be in control because they can already see that you're trouble. But when somebody love you, they love you. So it's like they look at you as if you need to be controlled. And then when you have some type of control, you show why somebody else needs to be in control instead of you. Because I know that she's made a big mess of things. It's getting to the point to where motherfuckers is they're just not even expecting for her to tell the truth. None of that. So the thing is, overall, she need to leave me the fuck alone, and she been known that she need to. She's still trying to prove some type of point about me, and she need to let go because other people have, because they've seen it. God says if you do it again, you're done.